Good morning. It is Friday, January 31st, 2020, and it is a new decade. I'm happy to be alive. Are you? And I think one of the biggest reasons that I can say I'm this happy to be where I am is because I never quit. I kept trying, I kept failing, I kept learning, and I kept trying again. And that is the topic of today's discussion. Never give up on things that you love. If you truly care about it and you want it to be a part of your life, don't turn your back on it. It's okay to stop and take a pause, right? But don't give up. Get back to it one day. I started this channel after losing a bunch of money investing, and throughout the course of the channel I have kept continuing to try to invest, and it felt like I was just unlucky. It felt like I was on an unlucky losing streak. So I just kept making smaller and smaller bets until eventually I stopped and I took a break. And then I wanted to get back into making some more investments, and I missed my opportunity, and they would have been potentially great investments. I had an opportunity to take one yesterday. I did for the first time in weeks, and I practiced risk management, and I made a quick $400, just like that, just in a day. And I really was only risking about $200 to make that 400. I had to put 1,000 up, but I was only risking 200 of that, and it worked out, and I didn't give up, and now I can feel like you know, like a winner. Although I closed my trade and it kept going in the direction I was betting, and I would have made more money. And that just gets right back to yesterday's topic on greed, about how if you're not happy with what you have and what you get, you're not going to be happy with what you want when you do get it. So I'm happy with what I got, and it's a good start for me to begin a successful winning streak, and I didn't give up, and I'm looking forward to my next attempt, and I hope that one is successful as well. Here's some quotes on success and quitting that I thought I'd like to share. Character consists of what you do on the third and fourth tries. Here's one of my favorite. The difference between a master and a beginner is that a master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Here's Vince Lombardi. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Elbert Hubbard said, "There is no failure except in no longer trying." Babe Ruth said, "You just can't beat the person who won't give up." Winston Churchill said, "Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about." That's good, I like that. And then Here's one. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. So if you've ever felt like that, like you have a goal or a dream and it's something you think about, pretty much every day, and you know it's something that it's good and that you want, and it's not something that you really have any doubt about, but you just can't seem to achieve it. Everything gets in your way, roadblock after roadblock, and you kind of feel like the universe is giving you a sign to quit. I know I've been there. Take a break from it, but don't give up on it. Put it on what they call the back burner, which means there's still a little heat on it, and it's still getting served up later, Don't let things deter you. That's pretty much the difference between the people that you know that have accomplished their dreams and the ones that haven't. When you're out there and you're in the field, and you're going to get hit with all these obstacles and roadblocks, and it's going to look like you should just stop and quit, but if you do, you'll never get to where you're trying to go. And life is a journey, and at first we're just trying to figure out where we are, and then we're trying to get to where we're trying to go. But once we finally reach our destination, then we question our motives. Did I even want to end up here? Is this what I really wanted? Well, there's time to do all that when you're old. In the meantime, while you're young, while you're out there trying to live your life, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Seriously. I can't implore that enough on people. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. I heard a quote that says, smart people or dumb people learn from, or smart people learn from other people's mistakes, and dumb people learn from their own mistakes. Either way, man, learn from the mistakes. And I get that. That's why you never give up, because some of us have to make mistakes in order to learn. It's the only way we'll remember the lessons. It's the only way that it truly sticks with us. But now that you've learned your lesson, right, after making that mistake, quit focusing on what you lost, right, what happened badly, and focus on what you learned and how you can keep moving forward, but with better information, better planning, a better you. Couple more quotes for you. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. That was Thomas Edison. Without him, who knows if we'd even be looking at this right now. I don't know if you guys remember, but the guy kind of invented electricity. Him and Tesla, we'll give him credit both, alright? AC versus DC. Confucius said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." And I really gotta say that kind of embodies the difference between youth and age, where youth will put in these sporadic, short little bursts of energy and then quit, and then find something else to do that with. Whereas an adult, you learn to just slowly start to just build on things. You realize, hey man, life is actually pretty long. I'm going to be here for a while. I might as well make the best of it, and I might as well start harnessing my abilities slowly without quitting on them, and just keep building them till the day I die. And that's pretty much what I want to say to you guys is, Man, I have been taken out so many times. Most people would have quit. I've had to deal with death and prison and theft of all of my valuables. And I'm sure the best thing the people that tried to hurt me, would love to see is validation. They'd love to see, yeah, I thought this guy was a weak little, you know, punk, and I fucking took him for a ride, and he was easy. He was a sucker. And look at him now. He's complaining and he's weak and he's given up, right? No. Success will be the best revenge. Not only have I not given up, I'm trying harder in new areas that I never even really thought I could excel in. And I love my new personality. I'm not as negative. I love my new strength. I'm not as weak. I don't deal with adversity in a whiny little bitchy manner anymore. I just shut up. I practice maturity and I deal with the problem. And I hope all of you can learn to keep learning and not quit trying. You can make it. Whatever you want to do, I believe. Just as long as you believe too. Have a great day. I love you all. Even my haters. If you want to dislike this video, go ahead. Thanks for watching. Doesn't bother me any because it wasn't really about you anyways. These videos were for me to help myself. But thank you for watching if you are. Have a great day.